If he can put his son down, he will. All right, everyone. Welcome to the first ever P.I.M.P. Your Project stream. Yes,
Just
that's
say it.
an
Pimp your project. Come on.
incredibly convoluted name for a stream, but we're going there. It's late. It's almost midnight. What the hell, huh? Let's try and get kicked off YouTube. Feeling a little salty today, so why not? Let's do it.
Let's try and beat the record. Oh, 45
right.
seconds in, we're out. Damn.
I'm just waiting for the Vatican to strike my channel since Sim is on all the time. So they got
The
beef. So.
Vatican? What did you do to piss off the Vatican?
Hey, my channel's been banned from Vatican City, dude.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I know. I wear it as a badge of honor, dude. It's freaking amazing. We did the fist of the North Star thing. I think they didn't like the fact that we compare it to like
Jesus.
a Messiah, like like Jesus type of thing.
Mm.
And boom, out. And I got a message going, "You are banned, and nobody can see your videos in Vatican City, Italy." I'm like, "Wow, okay."
Yes.
Anyways, it's not my target audience, anyways.
I can see the Vatican servers be like, that Sim is streaming again. Don't let that filth get through here.
I think I'm gonna have to put that in the beginning of get an intro for all the shows I do and have
that. You'd be like the only show banned in the Vatican.
Banned from Vatican City. Sim.
Hilarious.
I thought they just banned you for being French Canadian, but
yeah,
good reason to ban you though.
Yeah. So yeah, we're here late night. We're gonna pimp some Comicscape projects from some of the top creators. As you can see on the screen, it's a little project called Tales from the Netverse by S.I.M. himself.
Hell yeah. Oh, that's me. Okay.
I think they call him Simon Pothier.
Pothier.
Yes. He's the pop man. That's what I like to call him.
Hot man.
Yeah, 51%. I'm still freaking happy. Launched yesterday and already passed half of it.
Yeah, man.
Pretty confident that I'll get funded pretty soon.
It's good.
Yeah,
it's good.
Great news. Great project. To make it a little bit official, I am your host, Edwin Acevedo. As you can see, you can follow me at Twitter at Edwin Aces. You can please feel free to like and subscribe to this channel. I got bumped up to 54 subs, so yay. Thank you. Keep subbing and keep sharing on Twitter. The stream, if anybody's out there, you can feel free to drop any current Indiegogo campaign that you're really enjoying, and we'll give it a look. We are here to promote as much as we can. We'll hang out for like an hour, see what's going on. And as always, I'm joined by my tag team partner, Sim himself.
Oh yeah.
I'm the manager.
And you got
the urn.
All right.
You got my trios partner.
Trios.
Yes, we do the trios. He comes in and we do the mask swap.
The mask swap.
I thought you say we're gonna do like what the bushwhackers do. Just come on.
Oh, dude, I could just imagine like it being fun. Like they switch masks and they pretend they're the same person, but there's a difference in size.
Of course, that was the best thing about the 80s,
Skin
man.
color and everything.
You got the killer bees doing the little swab they used to do. Like one's like 3 inches taller than the other one. It's not that hard to tell apart, but it's the 80s.
Totally different builds.
Yeah, it's like one's stocky, the other guy's long and lean. So hey, they got masks on, so we can't tell them apart. So that's me in passion right there. So that's what we do. We host John Aces, which is coming back this Tuesday, 9 p.m. on Passions for Drawings channel. Please sub to that.
It's going to be nothing like this show, but it's
not at all. We're actually going to be told completely professional. It's not going to be some degenerate stream where we say the word cock 50 times like other streams that have been going on lately. We're going to have a nice professional stream Tuesday at 9 p.m.
I think we beat the Guinness record on that day.
Yeah, you definitely did. I think even War can't pay so cock as much. So yeah. No, we're just hanging out here. Did want to send some condolences, rest in peace, to Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah, fuck cancer.
We got the news today.
Yes, he didn't look too good about 6 months
No,
ago.
he hasn't looked good for a while. Like people thought it was like other stuff, like it was maybe like some anxiety or some other stuff, but he hasn't looked good on the red carpets for a while. So I guess that kind of makes more sense now.
Yeah, because I have a buddy he's battling bladder cancer right now, and he's he was kind of not a big dude, but he was in shape and everything. And
yeah,
he's been declining. So yeah, cancer sucks. Get your buttholes checked, everybody. He was young, so
that happens young. So
yeah, that's the ones that end up dying real quick. Is the younger ones because you don't get checked. So I've been checked. So I'm only 48. Usually you don't start checking until you're about 50.
Yeah,
but you should start checking earlier than that.
Yeah, you probably got checked late 30s.
Like if it runs in tell your doctor it runs in my family and they'll get you in because it probably it's helped me. So definitely all you guys out there, it's like number 2 killer for men.
Yeah.
I just say,
heart attack number 1.
I'm due for a visit.
Yeah.
Oh, COVID.
It's like
everything's got everything messed up. So yeah, that sucks, man. Rest in peace, man. He was good. Black Panther. He was good as Black Panther.
Like, I didn't like the movie, but he was great.
Yeah. He was good in the other ones he was in.
Yeah, like Infinity War.
Yeah.
But the other one was
Civil War. I think he was the best.
The second Captain America. What is it? Winter Soldier.
Is it Winter Soldier? Yeah, Winter Soldier. That's right. Civil War. He was good in it. Yeah, he was in all.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna have a woman Black Panther.
Yep. Probably.
Yeah. Who knows what's even going to be going on with any of that?
Yeah, because it's obvious right now that all those characters, they're not characters anymore. It's a projection of the person playing them or writing them.
Yeah.
So they probably won't want to recast them. So they're probably going to make replace him by his sister or something.
Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. Sucks. All right, let's talk about something nice, like Nat.
Yes, let's talk about Forbidden Tales from the Natverse.
Forbidden Tales.
Yeah, Tales from the Natverse, an anthology of 5 short stories.
That's right, brother.
Number 1, and after that will be followed by number 2 to introduce characters and set up the universe. So you don't want to miss that. After that's going to be followed by Nat the Merc. And it's all linked and... What'd you say?
No, brother, go ahead. Pitch.
Oh, okay. So, the Natverse is the Natverse is a world where technology and magic coexist, and where there's aliens of all type, and you will find Nat in there, a space rebel living the life of a mercenary, living from job to job to keep flying. And that's pretty much the basic of it. You discover a character that don't know much about his past, and we will discover, as we follow the character through the story. And the reason why I started with Tales from the Natverse is because I believe that it was like an experiment. I started publishing them in an anthology series where I had one story, a book, and I thought that it might be good to experiment the idea of like putting multiple little short story, and within it having a small link that you realize that I just built a universe. It told you a big story at the end, and it was interrupted, and that's what I'm bringing back because I think it's important and it would be great to be able to start the book Nat the Merc, right? His main story, and you knowing that there's a living, breathing world around it. That there's something that like Rose is being the queen somewhere, and she's probably robbing somebody while we're following Nat right now. It's so you're aware that there's still stuff going, and when I'm done with this, when I'll be in the book, I'm still gonna be doing some Tales from the Natverse as a companion piece. It's like, meanwhile, she was doing that, he was doing this. Oh, here's a new character. You might meet him later or not. So that's what I want to do with this, and I hope it works, and I hope people like it.
Mhm.
It's all a build up.
I think it's going to work. Or what? 51% people are. It's going to work.
Yeah, man,
And
let's play this.
You're bonding out a bit, Ace.
You died. You drop.
Did he? I see the mouse moving. Okay, he's there.
Can you hear me?
I just wanted to say something though. I added something to the campaign, and not everybody's aware of it. It's right now for the first 30 days of the campaign until I extended another 30 days. Everybody that backs the book also gets a bookmark, and it's gonna be that big nice cockpit scene that everybody likes.
Nice. So you get a nice big cockpit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure everybody gets a cockpit. Everybody heard it here first.
Yeah, bookmark.
A bookmark of a cock.
Pit.
Right.
Don't forget the pit.
Here we go
it's very important, Passion.
The cock pit.
Yeah. Go ahead, run the trailer.
You guys done? All right, let's see. I don't know if the audio is going to share or not, but let's try it out.
Oh, nope. You didn't put that share music audio.
Yeah, like when you share your screen.
There's no sound.
You share your screen for the first time, you have to click that thing.
Can you hear us, Ace, or it's too loud for you? I think he's too loud for him. He's not hearing us.
Now it's all blurry. Just call this the simp stream.
There's no sound, buddy.
You can't even see the picture, dude.
Yeah.
It's all blurry.
Complete disaster.
Do you want me to do it on my end?
Yeah, I think you might have to.
Yeah, I don't think you can stream stuff and stream on your connection, brother.
Okay, cut it out. I'll put mine. Give me a sec. Boom, boom, boom. There you go.
We apologize.
Yeah.
Ace lives on the other side of the moon. So his
dark side of the moon.
No, it's funny. That only happens on StreamYard.
Okay, I'm sharing, buddy. Let's try this.
There we go.
Tales from the Natverse. This ongoing anthology collects short stories introducing characters within the Natverse and are all connected to the main series, Nat the Merc. This 64-plus page perfect-bound anthology series collects short stories introducing Nat, Lawani, Rose, Zen, and other characters within the Natverse that you'll get to know and love in this prelude. This volume contains 2 previously published Nat stories, as well as the previously published Alina Rose stories, introducing you to those characters. In addition, you'll also be receiving 2 brand new stories by Simon Sim Paultier. Royal Rumble, colored by 7 Legion Michael Beacon. Also, Nat and Zed, colored by Spartan Scotsman of Xenotype. Arm up and fire off into the Natverse.
Now on Indiegogo.
Well, there you go. If that doesn't get you to back this book, I don't know what will. No, man, that's really dope. Red Gaze did that for you?
Yeah, he nailed it.
Yeah,
And the
that's killer.
voiceover he did with it also. And dude, I just like, oh, do you feel like doing it? I don't think I'll have time to do a video. He goes, yep. Not even like had to tell him nothing about, what do you want? I want it to be like heavy metal. Got it.
Oh,
Nailed it.
Hail Hex Island. Thanks for joining us, brother.
What's up,
If
Hex?
you got a campaign you want us to pimp, drop it in the chat, and I will take a look at it.
Yeah, he's working on his mailing list. I had a little glimpse of it.
Yeah.
What's up, Hex? Yo. Gotta keep our pimp hands strong.
Got her. That's how we do it. This is the Pimp Council.
The Pimp Council?
Yeah, man. We're professionals in making projects.
Yep.
I would say so. Well,
Yeah.
Bloodhound has
I'm on
delivered.
my second.
Bloodhound has delivered. Everybody seems to be happy. You delivered on your coloring book, and now you're doing Doomfate.
Yep, another coloring book's coming sooner than people think. So,
Passion, man. He's always working on something.
yeah, the coloring the undead's coming. That's my next book right after Doomfate, and then this is my stuff that I'm doing, and then I have another project I'm not ready to announce. It's going to come soon after that, hopefully by the end of the year, and then I'm working on Grave Robbers, which is going to be coming out too. So, yeah, busy.
Yeah, and at the end we'll have all the links to everything in the description, so you can go and check them out. Mark's a big supporter of our watch along stream every Wednesday at 10:50 p.m.
Yeah, Mark's good.
Good dude. We have. I gotta put up the poll. Probably put it tomorrow.
Did he? Has he actually been on the show with you guys, or is he just in the chat?
He's been in the chat.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. I'm trying to push him to get on with you guys.
Oh, we can get him on. It's not a.
Yeah, get him on there.
Yeah.
You need some streaming experience.
Yeah, man, we'll get him going.
We'll
So,
have
yeah,
him on
that's-
the next pimping my stream that sort of works.
Yeah. Hexus, I always think Passion is that guy Berserker Guts because of the avatar.
These guys know me it's not far off. Just go ahead and bring up me drawing sharks. I'll look like that.
No, I remember you more like that character in Highlander. You had that for so fucking long.
Sorry.
Yeah. The bad guy in there, dude. That's you. That's
McCurgan, yeah. Happy Halloween, ladies.
And you used to, that's what I'm saying. You used to do that voice too. So to me, it's like that's the avatar that's stuck in my head for you. Either that one or you with your little cartoony face and the Viking head.
Yeah. My name is Candy. Of course it is.
No, it's great. Absolute classic. We'll get around to it on the watch along stream.
Oh yeah, that's one
for sure. Yeah, I Gotta come up with some good examples this week. I know Mark left some in the chat the other day, so I gotta go back to that.
Yeah, you should do westerns. You guys haven't done westerns. I mean, you haven't even really touched genres yet, right?
Not really. But like I said, we're always taking suggestions. If people drop them
In
in
the
the chat,
beginning,
we'll get around to them.
in the beginning, we're concentrating on horror, and then we just decided to just go like whatever.
Well, you
would
guys have
come
done a
up.
lot of action movies lately.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, it's kind of like what's been winning. We'll throw something different every once in a while, but mostly like the classic action movies usually win by a good margin. So
Yeah, I've been trying the comedy thing, but nobody votes Spaceball.
Spaceballs. I like Spaceballs.
Spaceballs.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
Spaceball's
fucking great.
It's cool. Like you do parody movies. Like just do Mel Brooks, like
oh yeah, we could do like a Mel Brooks, like we.
it's like Blazing Saddles, Spaceballs, Robin Hood Men in Tights, and Frankenstein.
Yeah,
Young
I like
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
I think Young Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
Young Frankenstein's quite possibly one of the funniest movies ever made. But
Austin Powers would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a. Yeah, there's so many movies you guys could just go on and on with it. Cool. So Nat. So tell me about Nat. Nat is like you said. He's like just like a rogue guy, or is he like a bounty hunter?
He's more like a rogue, right? But he lives the life of a mercenary, so takes job of all type. Look, hold on. I don't know.
You okay, son?
Yeah, I don't know. I have a block for a second. Give me a sec. It's like I have a brain fart. Okay.
Yeah, no problem, bro.
So all you know from
Have some more weed.
Exile says, "Don't drink your juice in the hood."
Like all he knows from his life is that he was born from an experiment by a race of alien called the Engineers. They're like the tall grays type of looking characters, and the Federation did sent an assassin droid to eliminate to stop and eliminate the aliens in the research, and that's all he knows from his life is that he was born from that experiment and that the Federation wants him dead. He's not allowed to live technically, so he has to live like the life of a rogue, right? So that's why I say he's technically a space rebel, right? He needs to live like an outlaw and find jobs and make money and keep living and find out who he is, what he is, and what that freaking blue arm is. And right now, when you discover him, he's living with his guardian that's like his adoptive dad, the android called Bob. Bob.
Dennis.
And it tells of an adverse. The first story is remember the name, and you get to see what he does. Like you see Nat go on a job, and what happens in there is directly linked to the beginning of the series, Nat the Merc. And after that, you get to a glimpse of his origin, how what happened that led to his birth, and how he met Bob. After that, you get to meet other characters in the universe, Rose, and you get a glimpse of how she might have met Nat. Then you get to see the friendship in Nat and Zed of him and his best friend Zed, who's the little orange alien, furry alien.
Nice.
So it's all a little setup of universe, world building. Then the number 2, you'll get to meet Loani.
It's a green hair girl or pink hair girl.
Yeah, the green hair one. You get to know a little bit about her in the number 1 in the Nat and Zed story, because you have to buy the book to find out. You get a little glimpse of it, but in number 2, she's like the main character that gets introduced in the Natverse, and you get to see how she meets Nat.
Sounds like sci-fi fun for the whole family.
Yeah, but I would say sci-fi fantasy type of thing because it's not just pure sci-fi. Like I said before, it's technology and magic exists in that universe.
It's a little bit of Star Wars, a little bit of Star Trek, a little bit of
Masters of Universe,
Master Universe, maybe a little bit of Lobo in there, maybe a little bit.
yeah, Meta Baron, that's for sure. Hey, I try not to say it. You brought me there.
I didn't say anything about meta parents. I don't even know what that is.
The French berserk in space.
It's like what is it? What is it on? What show is that? Anyway, where the robots can't see something. I can't. There's nothing there. That's what I'm with meta barons. I just block it out of my brain.
Oh yeah. Black Mirror. I think you just decided to block it out of your brain.
Yeah.
So you see there, you see Nat, you see Loani in the center, and Rose is the one on the right. And I did build up a nice little stretch goal list, and I hope people will like it. Because when we reach the 5K, I unlocked two trading cards. One of Nat, one of Bob.
Hex is like, did someone say meta barons drink? It's hilarious.
So, $10,000. 3 other trading card gets unlocked: Road, Zed, and Elrica, and a mini print of the exclusive trading card that's for the mailing list. It's going to be bigger because I kind of did a big team up shot, and just leave it in as a trading card. At 15K, everybody gets 5 stickers designed by 6 a.m. of the Nat crew. So all of the main characters getting introduced in there except Loani. That will come in number 2.
Awesome.
And anybody that grab a tier that includes the sexy print tier gets 2 extra sexy prints added to their tier.
Sexy.
And at 20K, well, that's when we unlock the Natverse swimsuit special Ashcan. And there's going to be guest artists. And right now, there's Canales, Figaro, Carla, and I'm going to be announcing the other ones as we get close to it. Because I have a nice little list of people in there. And we can easily make it from a 12 to 20 to 24 issue when we reach the 25K, which also adds more artists to the book, but also adds a patch of the emblem of Nat, which is the A that's shaped like a star with the two wings, and that's going to be a nice little patch.
Nice.
And the team is me. You have David Villa on letterer. You have Michael Beacon and Scottman on the colors, and Steve Dye as editor.
Nice. Sounds like a good book, man. It's gonna look good.
Thank you.
Can't wait to get my copy.
And there's not going to be that much wait after this, because right now it's like the 2 months. It's the lettering, the re-lettering is getting done because they're all getting re-lettered. The lettering you see in the video, it's the old one. It's not the new one. So the lettering is getting redone. Beacon started the colors of Royal Rumble. Scottman should be starting the colors for his Nat story very soon. So it should be ready to print by the end of the 2-month campaign.
Look at that. It already has an update and everything.
Mm-hmm. We're live. That's where I was announcing that everybody that backs the book in the first 30 days gets an extra bookmark.
Of a cockpit.
And so far the response has been very positive. Like in 2 days, 51%. Took 2 weeks to get about 3,000 on Blood Hunt.
Well, that was the early days of Comicsgate. We're much more mature now, so having your second book is a good thing. It's usually a good indicator, right, Ace?
Yeah, usually second book tells you around where you should be.
Mm-hmm. And another thing I'd like to say. Shipping to the U.S. is only $15 on that campaign for 1 or 2 books. If you grab the 1 or 2 book tier, it's $15 shipping to the US, and it's gonna be signed by me, packed by me, sent to Beacon, and remailed from Beacon to you for $15, which is a great deal.
Nice. Sweet.
It is, man. These guys have been killing it on the shipping for Blood Hunt.
Mm-hmm.
Been very quick, great quality.
The test went very well, and yeah. So
And by
hopefully
the
we can
way,
keep it.
yeah, if you're looking for a suggestion right here, the Sim Pack. If you missed out on Blood Hunt, right there's your chance.
Yeah, $55 gets you both
You
book,
get
and only $15 shipping.
a double dose of the Sim.
Mhm.
In
You
one
got the
shot.
book and head sketch.
Yeah, and when the morning I was launching, right, I got the confirmation from my printer they can do sketch covers and in perfect bound. So
So
I'm like, done.
you got some original art.
Yep.
A little bit of everything for everybody, man.
Hmm.
Like I said, we will
And
get deeper into this on Drawn Aces
Oh,
Tuesday, 9 p.m.
and
Just a little taste.
for the original pages, it's first one first serve. So first one that gets on is the first one to pick
Yeah.
his page.
So don't slack. Jump on if you want it.
Hmm.
Jump on in, jump on.
So yeah, man,
Damn.
go back and support Tales from the Netverse. So we've got a lot of cool stuff lined up for everybody.
Yeah, because if we reach the 25K, you guys are getting a lot of stuff for your $25 and up.
So campaign's going to grow as you go on.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yep, and as the more people get their hands on Blood Hunt, which was killer, the more like excitement and stuff's gonna build for the next one.
Hmm.
That's awesome.
And
So-
right now I'm considering, so I'd like to have feedback from people, black and red or full color if I do a reprint, because I'm not reprinting that edition of the book. So if I do a reprint, should I do black and red or full color?
I mean, I'm selfish. I want the full colored version, but so yeah,
So
let
Two-Face.
him know. You can follow him on Twitter
Hmm.
and give him your opinions. He listens to the customers, so
Yeah, I'm probably gonna make another poll soon. We're
I
getting
see.
used to doing polls, right, with those shows. Vote for
Yeah.
this movie.
X Allen, is there an overarching villain in that verse, or does each story have its own baddie?
A bit of both. But right now, you don't really get to meet many of the big baddies in the short stories. That's gonna come more in the Not the Mark book. No, I'm saying that, but you do get to meet some of the bad guys though.
Oh yeah.
In the second one, you get to meet one. I just don't want to give any spoilers.
Okay. You don't have to. Just give people a synopsis. Covered and ruin it. Yeah, I agree. Don't ruin it.
Like I said, world building, and then you don't know if they're gonna interact and stuff like that. So there is, there's every little short story, every book is technically, there's not going to be a cliffhanger at every book. A book is going to be a self-containing story, right? Everyone, that's how I like to do them. Even if it's the first story arc that I got for that right now, it's 3 books, right? So the first book is going to be a self-containing story, but it's going to lead to the second and to the third. And that's going to be a big story. But in the end, I do have a main bad guy behind all those.
Nice, cool.
Yeah.
That's why I say it's like doing a space opera. Like it's a love letter to everything I love from Cowboy Bebop, Meta Baron, Heavy Metal Magazine, Star Wars, a bit of everything. that's the world that I created, so I can do everything I ever want to do with sci-fi and fantasy.
Hey, is that Doom Fate on the screen? Holy
Yeah, it
cow.
is.
What book is that? That looks cool.
I don't know,
I
some
don't
guy
know.
there,
So,
some guy that does colors.
My coloring's okay.
I think his name is Bobby Knuckles.
Bobby Knuckles.
Yeah, that's a bearded
Yeah,
creator.
but I don't know. Who's Rob Schaffer? Schaefer?
Schaefer, you Canadian goose.
I'm doing them.
Look, they call him Bobby Knuckles from where I'm from, right?
Okay.
Bobby Knuckles. I don't even know what that means, but okay.
Yes.
Go with it.
Yeah, great book. Backed it.
Yes, over 10.5.
Yes.
48 colored pages of sword and sorcery high adventure.
Yeah, it will be 56 pages.
Oof.
So we made stretch goal early on, add an extra 8. So 56 pages. And it's the first in 8 volumes. So this is just kind of the tip of the iceberg. So hopefully I'll be doing these for a while.
Yeah, look at that detail, brother. You went all in on this page. I salute you for that, man. This is killer.
You should see some of the other pages.
Yeah, hey, man, I'm waiting. You know, I backed it early. I've been working this up as much as I can, man.
I've tried to do as much detail as I can and do it. That's why it's taken me a little bit longer than I thought. But I think everybody's gonna, my style's kind of cartoony, and so not everybody. It's not for everybody, but I think everybody's gonna really like how my storytelling and the colors and everything is one big piece of art. I really hope.
Yeah, I really like it, and I can't wait to have the goddamn book. Your
I
storytelling, I think, is on mark. On point,
Yeah.
I think the expression is sorry.
Yeah, I'm working on a couple pages now. I wish I could show them, but I'm really proud of them. Like, these pages are coming out really great. So this is my first actual sequential work. I've done a whole comic book before. I've never drawn a whole comic.
And it's more work than you thought.
Well, when you're doing everything, I mean, I'm writing it, I'm drawing it, I'm coloring it. That's editing it. That's a lot of work. Plus, I'm going to have to be shipping it and everything else. So I've learned the lesson. Next book, I won't be coloring the book. I got someone picked out, and I've already talked to them. They're not going to replicate my style, but they're going to get close to it, and that's going to release so the book can go much, much faster. So, and I can concentrate on the art part, the inks and the pencils and storytelling. So, but yeah, it's definitely been a labor. But this is the beginning of something. So, I think everybody's going to really enjoy the story. It's about a clan of barbarians. Thank you, Hex. I appreciate that. It's a clan of barbarians in a valley called Valerium. They're called the Valerians, and they believe the fates are like their gods, that they have to listen to them and that they determine your life and everything. This is about one particular barbarian mostly. Her name is Valeria. She's named after the valley, and she's the daughter of Schmied, who's the blacksmith you see there in that picture. And it's kind of her journey through everything. And she decides she wants to do her own thing. She wants to go against what society and fates tell her what they're supposed to do. And this is her story. And it's gonna be pretty cool. I think people are gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, man.
I'm really, as this is coming together and I'm seeing it lettered, I'm really getting more and more stoked and proud of it. So I'm literally inking the last batch of pages right now as we speak.
And you got Phil lettering, right?
Awesome.
Yeah, Phil Diaz's lettering. I mean, you can see some of his, scroll down, you'll see some of his work on there. He's already done a few pages, preview pages, and I've been updating it. So that's his work. It's Lost Pages fame. and he is knocking it out of the park. I really like his style of lettering. We've been working really hard together, as you two know. We've been working really hard to try to make the lettering its own character in the book. So it's not just background noises and text and things. All different races have their own fonts. They have their own way of they're being lettered, everything. So it's going to be distinct. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, man, it's really good stuff right there.
Yeah.
Little frabouche.
Yeah, that's my ode to Jack Kirby. So, but just a lot of fun. This is not like a kid's book either, as you can see.
No. It gets kind of bloody there.
Think of like an anime, a kind of a brutal anime.
That's a great shot right there. Her covered in blood.
Yeah. Oh,
standing on the dude.
You should see the other ones I got, dude. And then that's great. That's great print you can get if you get the print tiers by Joe Ball, colored by myself.
John Joseph Ball, that motherfucker.
And Death.
I can't stand that dude. He's so talented. He just gets me angry. I just want to punch him when I see him.
Good dude. He did that for me. So.
Shout out to Joe.
And then this is the one that Doodlebags did and colored by myself.
You like that side boo?
There's side boob in this book, but that's just a beauty. I really fell in love with that picture, Doodlebags. I think it's probably my favorite version of this beautiful picture. And then I put up the colored. This is a 2-page spread of that's going to be in the book. So that's Durka the Giant. She's head of the Giants. So I think I changed it now. She has like 122 sons or something like that. So she has from all different giant daddies. So like if you get the Epic tier, you will get all this stuff, and that will be closing here probably in another few weeks. So please get it. You get all these trading cards.
Yeah, these are killer, man. You will not want to miss these. Trust me, I've seen all of them. Absolutely killer cards, man.
Thank you. Yeah, and by awesome artists. We got Sim on there. He did one awesome of Armis. Narwhal did one.
Sweens.
Vinny, a guy named Joby Dorr. He's a guy I know from Twitch. Fantastic fantasy painter, digital painter. Joe Ball did another piece. We got Peter Gilmore on there. We got Vic King. And we got Carl Rowe did a piece. And we got some other special prints in there too. So it just everybody knocked it out of the park and really helped out. And then you get the 6 a.m. sticker set.
Those are sick right there, man. Love those.
Yeah. We're going to be adding those for each campaign. So you'll be able to collect all of them eventually. So just awesome stuff everybody did, man. A lot of creators and Comicsgate kicked in, man. And really did a fantastic job helping me out. And then we got the different tiers. Epic tier is the one you want that gets you all the cool stuff. You get a poster of the cover. It's a fold-up 11 by 17 poster of the cover. The book's going to be, because it's a lower number, it's going to be saddle stitch. So it's going to be regular comic book like. So be aware of that. But then you get the mini print add-on, which gets you a lot of those prints, a special print, and some other extra prints. And then you got the trading card tier, which they don't look like that exactly. I think there's an update I put in there that the final design on them. And there's a digital version you can always buy. And then there's just the book if you don't want all that extra stuff. And then you can grab sketch cards and your own drawings if you want some. So.
That's dope right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so
you can get
all your collectors. Yeah,
you can get original art. It's a very good price for original pages. How I'm going to be working that is when the book ships, I'm going to ship out the digital versions to anybody who bought the original page art. and you get first choice. You give me like your top 5 choices and make sure the pages are available, because there are some that are not available. Like these preview pages, those are all done digitally. So some of them are not available. But you'll be able to pick the page you want, and then I'll get as close to that, and then you will get that page. So so you'll get a digital version of the book before the actual digital people do. So the digital won't go out till everything is pretty much shipped. So yeah, it's man, I'm really happy with how it goes, man. Comicsgate stepped up. I've had a lot of help from friends like Sim and Ace, and the Diaz brothers and Michael Beacon and Joe Ball, and I can't thank all those guys enough to really get me here. So.
Yeah, I just want to say hi to Mark Middleton in the house.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, thanks for coming out, guys, hanging out with us. If you guys have any projects you want us to look over, please feel free. I'll be dropping all the links in the description so people have a place where they can go and find them. So yeah, man.
Yeah, and then we're gonna pretty soon here. I'm gonna have another announcement that has to do with Doom Fate pretty close soon. So, and I think I don't think it's been done in Comicsgate yet. I don't think so. But
no.
I think it's a good idea. And then we'll announce that. And then my next project immediately, though, is going to be a coloring book. So people have been asking me for coloring books for the past year.
Yeah, man. The first one you did was sick. I still work on it from time to time. It's a beautiful looking book. Really good quality.
Yeah, that's it's called.
Do you have any more copies?
Yeah, you can just DM me. And anybody can DM me at Passion the number 4 drawing, so Passion for Drawing. You can always DM me, and we can work something out to get you a copy or two. So yeah. I got plenty of bookmarks, plenty of all that stuff. I think I got about, I've sold, I probably got under 50 copies left. So I mean,
definitely trust me, if you're a fan of art, even if you don't color a lot, you'll want to color this book. It's just, you'll get inspired. I've been tackling it from time to time. It's just the art is killer. Yeah, it's just fun.
Or if you have a kid that loves freaking D&D and stuff like that, get him that coloring.
Hell yeah! If you have a kid, for sure, man, they'll go no time.
Yeah, it's targeted to like 8 to 10-year-olds. There's like, I'd say it depends on everybody's kids. That's the parents are the judges of that. But there's some scary stuff in there maybe for the little ones, but there's no sex or hardcore bloody violence or anything in the book. So I've seen a lot of kids, they really, really enjoy the book, so I'm really happy about that.
Yeah, man, for sure.
But the next book, Coloring the Undead, that's more of an adult, but there's going to be a kid's companion book. Go with it.
Awesome.
That's just fun. So
just like get your own and get one for your kids.
Yeah, man. Best of both worlds.
Mm-hmm. One for you, one for me. Always works.
That book will be literally, it'll go up once the 60 days over, it'll start shipping.
Oh, nice.
It's 99% done. So.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
It's one of the things I hope too, that the guys get their job done before the end of the campaign. I'll probably start preparing and ordering.
What's this? What's this? Ace thing that we're seeing?
Yeah. What's that?
Well, we're here to pimp, so I'm gonna pimp a little bit. Just announced Monday on the Hardline stream. You can come check it out on Zaid Comics every Monday, 10 p.m. Me, Passion, Sim, Michael Beacon, the Diaz brothers, Joe Ball, the whole crew. We hang out. We talk about the news of the day. Talk about show everything is cake memes. Just a lot of silliness. But every week I will be doing updates to this announcement of my first ever Indiegogo project coming early 2021, the Ace. As you can see, the names attached there: Canales, Sweens, Acevedo. You can't see it, but Adam AF is doing the letters. And I'll be showing some little more kind of different things of art. Some that are tied to the project, some that are just like cool, like commissions and stuff I've done. And I'll be kind of talking more about this project. As the weeks go by, we'll be launching the mailing list.
It might look like a self-insert, but it's not.
No, it's not. Like I put a lot of work on this. I've been working on this for 15 months, at least. Passion's the first guy I talk about this last year.
I'm sick of hearing about it.
Yeah, he's like, go ahead, brother.
No, it's a great idea. I've heard the plot and the story, and I've had a little bit of input on it, and I think it's a great idea. It's gonna be fun. What would you say? It's like a fun, back to basics superhero.
It's definitely, like I said, I grew up in the 90s. I'm a big fan of Darkhawk. It's definitely Darkhawk inspired, mixed with some Green Lantern. It's about this a young man who comes across these powers, and he has to kind of learn to deal with a crazy universe that reacts to him having these powers.
I'm glad you're really doing a book. You're inspired by Shadowhawk. I mean, it's really.
You said,
don't make me drop you, Passion. Yeah, man. I like heroes who are heroes. I've always kind of, felt like you have to care about the character. There has to be something about him that inspires you. You want to be, or you want to be like, or you want to hang out with them. They're not perfect. Has their struggles, but you can see that they have a good heart, and that they actually care about people. They want to use whatever powers they have for good.
Yeah, it definitely has. It definitely has like a. I don't know. It's like I can't start to describe, but it's sort of like a Peter Parker kind of feel.
Yeah, I mean, like Darkhawk was inspired very much by the original Spider-Man.
Darkhawk was way better than that, dude, man. I love that character. I have the entire collection in floppies, the complete Scully. Yeah,
complete, like this young kid who ends up finding this amulet, and he ends up getting this armor, so the power. But he's got like a temper. He's got family issues, and he's learning to be a hero. He doesn't know what kind of hero he wants to be. Like, he admires Spider-Man, but then he gets put in positions where he's fighting Hobgoblin, and he's completely unprepared. And he sees his family threatened, and he wants to kill bad guys, like the Punisher. He kind of admires the Punisher. So he is this young kid with tons of power who's unchecked, and he doesn't know what kind of hero he wants to be. And that's completely inspirational. I remember reading those issues and just being like, this is what would happen if I found these powers. Like, I would want to be Spider-Man, but if I saw somebody hurting people, like, maybe I want to be the Punisher, Like, so you learn to deal and be your own kind of man in this huge universe where you have, Thanos coming down and fighting all the Avengers, and there you are. You wind up in a battle with Thanos next to all the Avengers, and you just got these powers like a year ago. And you're just like, oh, well.
Go grab me some old Shadowhawk issues, man. I got to read this.
Yeah, Darkhawk was great. Like, completely, I think the first 25 issues were tremendous. The finale is like way too convoluted, so it kind of loses it. But then it picks up like I think the latter half, like the 30 issues and up, goes back to kind of going back to. It did get hurt that they switched the artist and stuff, so that also kind of hurt it for like the later issues. But I thought it kind of found this balance again near the end. Yeah. It's always been like a dope character, and like.
Do you know another thing that it reminded me of? Like, not just Darkhawk, but remember the Dark Star?
Yeah.
Series?
The Marvel Universe books?
Yeah, the one that was
Larry
Strowman. Yeah, they were freaking good. That's what it reminded me of a bit to your character.
Yeah, so it's kind of like dealing with all those things, and it's kind of that back to basic kind of like storytelling that I think it's really missing. You don't see those stories anymore. Yeah. You haven't really seen them in the past like 15 years, really. Like DC does a little bit of it, But aside from that, in Marvel, that's basically non-existent. You know,
That
they
was
used
kind of
to.
my problem with the last like couple Spider-Man movies. Like, they didn't really show enough of like Peter Parker's home life and how he, Aunt May and stuff like that, and how things are rough, and they didn't really like get into that at all.
No, it was more important to see the diversity cast that they changed.
Well, I mean, I understand that and Mary Jane and all that stuff, but I just they did not get enough into like what's going on in Peter's life, other than look, he's in Europe for no reason at all.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't make you got to get into Peter's character. He's the most interesting part. I think that's why the Sam Raimi movies, even the third one, works. Is you get into Peter. Peter's the key. Spider-Man's just an outfit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But the trick with Spider-Man is the fact that it was the extra part of the real life aspect to him. That was the thing that Stan Lee brought with that character that was not done before. Not only was he already like he developed the idea with the editor's note where he's technically him breaking the fourth wall with you. That what he did with Spider-Man is, hey, that guy is trying to go save the world, but he has a cold and his underwear is wet. Or he has to go fight the Hobgoblin, or the Doc Ock, and his Aunt May is dying. No, those type of real life, hard choices and consequences that you didn't used to see before Spider-Man.
Yeah. So yeah, Hex Island. That's what's the deal with the plasma blade. Yeah. So the blade is basically this energy blade, and it can basically cut through anything imaginable. So they can do a lot of damage. He only wields it and pulls it out in extreme situations, but it can do a lot of damage. And that's the thing. Like you have this this basically the power of the armor is untapped. Like it can do things that the wearer is not really can't even like imagine. So you kind of find that process of finding out the limits of what different things that it can do, and that's also going to be a little bit of like as we go along and more issues and stuff. If people enjoy it and give it a shot, you'll kind of see more things that can happen, and it's going to be. I think Canales completely killed it. He's doing the main story for it. He's done some of his best work. I can honestly say that completely right up his alley. That picture right there that you see, that's actually him. He did a commission for me a while ago. And that kind of image kind of inspired my brain and kind of got me kind of thinking, that there's a lot more here if I can just kind of dig deep and come for it from like a real spot where I take my time with it. And I'm just trying to rush something out. And so, yeah, we'll go into a little bit of that every week. I don't want to bore everybody to death with it, because I'll be talking about this quite a bit. But like I said, it's been. I think I've done a lot of the homework and a lot of the foundation building. I have Sweens is doing like a pack-up story for it. He's killing it. Like I said, it's gonna be a fun project. I have a lot of stuff I kind of want to show people. Kind of leading up to like launching like the mailing list and stuff, and like I said, I won't launch till it's completely done. So that's why it's 2021 right now. Hopefully, the next couple of months, everything will start getting put together, and we'll get this thing done. I want, I always said, if you're gonna do this, you're gonna do this right. Took out a long time with the script. Thanks to Steve Dye, he helped me in the initial stages. I was looking back at the emails. It's basically, it's been over a year.
Wow. Yeah, because I remember when you first brought it up to me. So
yeah. So
was it the Marquita stream that we did? I think afterwards we talked.
Yeah, it might have been. Like I said, Steve kind of helped me out with the initial kind of layouts and stuff. And he kind of got busy with Vestige and CG Jumpstart and all that. So I kind of took the ball from there with some friends. We kind of started working. Oh, word nerd Ryan, what's going on, brother? Hell,
What's up?
Word nerd Mark Middleton.
You got the King Toad in the house.
What's up?
What up, Shane? Thanks for coming on, guys. Yeah, we're just pimping some projects. We pimped Tales from the Natverse. We pimped Doom Fate. Now I'm pimping the Ace coming to Indiegogo next year.
Yeah, this book's going to be cool. I've seen, I've been hearing about it and talking it over, and Ace and I have like gone over stuff and had fun. And I think it's going to be a real, like, if you like old school, if you're in the 90s, if you're into your superheroes, I think this is going to be the book for you. I think this is what the book is. What Comicsgate, a lot of people in Comicsgate, they want this kind of book. So it's gonna be cool. I can't wait. I've been hearing about it for almost 2 years. It's time. Get it out there. Get it out. Yeah, it's good. It's a lot of cool stuff, man.
Sorry, I'm writing a message to Phil about the Vane story.
Oh, that's right on time because we were gonna pimp the last project the other night.
Right on cue.
Yeah, he doesn't even have to go on streams anymore. He just has other people do it.
Yeah,
well.
big, yeah.
That's right. It's a little indie project nobody's heard of, so we're trying to get some eyeballs on it.
Nobody. 390 backers. Wow.
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Lost Pages from the Zayd brothers. It's in demand right now. It's over 25. It's got over 350 backers. This is an incredibly well done project.
Following
60
the success
pages.
of Magic Cup.
Yes. Look at this. This was just this wraparound cover by that son of a bitch.
Did you see the
Joseph Joe Ball?
Did you see the color?
Oh yeah, brother. That's fire. But yeah, look at that. Look at the detail. Look at the badassery. Look at all these cool different characters. This is gonna be the one, man. This is gonna be the project right here of the year, I think. Killer
Yeah,
stuff.
so Magic Cop was a sleeper hit, man. That book did better after it already shipped. Man, I can't think of another Comicsgate book that's done that.
No. Yeah, man, look at this art, the letters. Yeah. There's been a lot of care, lots of work has gone behind the scenes to each of these characters. The right artist has been picked for each book, each story. It's really just a killer project. If you haven't backed it, I highly suggest that you do. I suggest you get the supplemental book, which is going to feature some more killer art and stories. And like I said, you're going to be getting a lot of bang for your buck.
Yeah, like the Vane story I'm doing right now.
Is it like
exactly
26 creators are working on this book?
That's before, I think, the colorist and
that's he has a list. He's a list behind him.
Yeah.
It's like 26, almost 30 creators, like colorists, ink, I don't know if there's any inkers, but colorists, artists, trading card, between the trading cards and the sequential, the letter,
pin-ups, all that.
I think Phil's doing all the lettering. He's doing all the writing. So, but I did a piece for it. Sim's doing a story for it.
Mm-hmm.
It just goes on and on and on. And
yeah, you see, I'm still scrolling down. This is one of the few books where I don't mind scrolling down.
Oh, cool.
Look at this, man. Just the character and the designs and everything. Oh, look at that. Who's that handsome cigar smoking
Oh,
guy?
would you look at that guy? Pretty little vein. What does it say?
Yes.
Human form?
Mm.
Yes.
Right?
Very interesting.
Yeah, Drift
And you
Legend.
see all these,
Yes.
the great Chung Lee.
What's the name of that one? Drift Legend. There we go.
Yeah, this is gonna be killer.
And there's just every kind of, like, if you like different kinds of art styles, it's probably all in this book. Like, you're gonna like one of them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's
Look at that. Even like the blockhead is sick. That's the best. That's the best one I've seen so far. That is sick. That looks amazing. And you see, all the other stretch goals have been met. There's a bunch of them, so you'll be getting tons of, like, you're going to be getting an MP3, the theme song. You'll be getting so much of this. You'll be like blown away, man. Like, and then we've seen a lot of behind the scenes stuff.
That's all the creators.
And it is just, it's just non-stop, completely affordable. This isn't something that you're gonna be paying some like crazy amount for, which I probably would even if it was pricey. Right?
Unless you want the Bisley sign one.
Oh yeah, you can definitely splurge if you want.
Are there any even left?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Does he have stuff left?
I think there might be like 2 or 3 left.
I know I got one.
Let me see
you can't
some
see
of the tiers here.
Cons right now, so
no, not at all. See, sketch cards selling out. Some of the stuff just selling out, man. People want this. You see that original cover.
My 2 sketch cards sold out pretty well.
If you got it.
Yeah, I did.
Original art. You got more original art, more original pages. Like a really exclusive. We got the retailer pack. To me, this is the tier right here. This is a steal. 125 is an absolute steal. You get the book, lost pages. You get the bonus comic, which is going to be a whole full comic by itself. You get the poster, plus you get a sketch from either that motherfucker, John Joseph Ball, or Maria the Wolf. That is a steal for 125. If you got it, spend it. You got the double pack right there. You got the book plus the mask. You got the signed book plus a bonus comic for 50. Great deal. You got the digital. You got the regular book for 25 again, and then 4 left only. This is a once in a lifetime. There's going to be no conventions. There's going to be nothing. You get a chance to get something signed by Bisley himself, something original. Like this will probably never be offered again. In all honesty, like this is something that got hooked up. Major props to Phil for doing this. Props to Biz for agreeing to do it. Just 25. So this is the rare. Like this is beyond rare. So if you're a fan, I would jump on this big time. I said, man, this project is killer. This is my most anticipated book of the year.
I can't tell. I can't tell.
Oh, share my screen for a sec. I'm not going to move. I'm not showing more than what's there.
I'm not excited about it at all.
But this is what the final vein looks like in a comic.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
I'm just going to scroll down to make it show the entire thing because I don't want to zoom out to show anything else.
Yeah.
There you go.
Book of the year.
Yeah. And no one's really been able to get a compilation book together like this.
Not at all.
There isn't one. So.
They failed, and they failed miserably.
Now with so many people on board now.
Like Marvel. You remember Marvel Presents back in the day?
Mm-hmm.
That's how we got great artists like Dale Keown and all those guys. All did. They used to get a lot of beginning talent in the beginning for Marvel, and Phil's been really good, man. He's been picking up new talent and giving people shots that normally would not. This is something I got to say about Phil. He's given a lot of artists who, man, would never get looked at by Big Two, and he's given them. Oh, this is going to be an amazing book, an amazing opportunity for them, and I'm really happy about that aspect. And that's if he keeps doing this book, which I think he's going to.
Yeah, he better.
It's great for other artists and creators in Comicsgate who are trying to get their foothold. And that's another way you can do it, man, in Comicsgate. Like if your book, you're a good artist and your book just didn't get the visibility, hey, send your work to some of these other guys. You never know. They might dig it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, there's a lot of talented and hungry artists out there looking for work, looking to jump on projects. Definitely, now's the time. Reach out.
Two guys on that book who did fan art for Magic Cop. Now they're doing drawn comic books. So it can be done. Yeah, so please check it out. It's a good book, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. We got a couple extra people here. We're up to 8, so let's look at our.
Let's go through Nate.
Everyone.
Let's go through everything real quick.
Let's go. We're gonna do a little shout out to Oddity. My boy Sweens, working hard every day. This is the other Frog Boy book. I forgot what I called it in like a chat, but it cracks Sweens up. I was gonna use it again, but I totally forgot what it was.
The cover basically it's Cyberfrog presents Oddity.
I don't know if that's available anymore.
I think they cut it off.
Yeah, so you can't even get that anymore. See, the people missed out.
The Ethan one?
Yeah, it's only like the basic and the digital left. Yeah, man, Sweens is working his butt off on this. He's doing the pencils, the colors. It looks sick. He's got a really nice style that kind of. This is like a pretty twisted project. It's very affordable. Like there's the Cyberfrog cover.
Yeah, that looks Cyberfrog presents Oddity. No, it's a really cool project, man. We've known Sweens for how long now, Ace? 2 years?
I mean, he probably at least. I mean, he's the original designer of the Ace armor.
Yeah.
So like me, I've known that dude forever. Like I know his talent and what he can do from the jump. So I'm glad to see him get some success with this. If you haven't backed it, please give it a look.
Yeah, it's gonna be hitting. It's gonna be hitting the mailboxes soon. So he's slaving away at it.
Yeah, for sure.
So Sweens is he's really all about quality. So that's what he wants.
Yeah, that guy pours out page. He puts everything into these pages. So he likes to make sure that they come out right.
Yeah, of course.
By the way, you got a shot at that Joe Ball, that cocksucker Joe Ball. Here's our original splash page. It's worth every penny. That son of a bitch. Digital's only 10. The book is 15. I mean, that's a great deal. 48-page graphic novel with Sweens art. Go check it out. Back it.
That son of a bitch.
Your colors look awesome.
Yeah, he's doing good.
Yeah, so shout out Alas Matt, saying great work, Passion.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yes. Thanks for coming on, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. Any before we go, any other projects anybody wants to shout out real quick in the chat? We can take any quick suggestions, or you guys.
There's 7 Legions.
7 Legions. There we
He's
go.
fulfilling right now, so if you go back, there's a chance you get.
I know. I think I'm gonna get it Saturday. I checked the last time I checked.
I got my copy Thursday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I haven't opened it yet. I have a stack. I literally have 6 unopened Comicsgate books. They're just sitting in a stack. I gotta get some reading in, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Gotta get some reading in. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
so we'll take a quick.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I only have two other projects that I am not, I'm working on. Is first one's Grave Robbers. It's by Mark there. So Mark, it's going to be basically a horror Western book. Think of like Universal type monsters with a Western vibe to it, and I think y'all gonna like it. I'm drawing the book. I'm doing the pencils and inks. So if you like my style, it's going to be a little more grittier for this one. A little more love westerns, a little bit different. It's not fantasy. And the other one doing is Raging Golden Eagles Blade Devil. I have 11-page backup story in that. That's finishing up soon. As far as last I heard from Raging Golden Eagle, everything's coming together. So
you're gonna have to make sure to back that, man, for sure.
Yeah. I think he's over $250,000.
I'm not really big kind of into that style, but I'm a fan of your style. So if you're down with it,
it's definitely. I definitely did more of a manga style, like he said, go like Berserk and that kind of stuff. So definitely my style with more of a manga flair to it, and I'm really enjoying drawing the book. And characters are cool, story's fun, and I think everybody's gonna like. Is gonna like that book too. So if you're a fan of mine, at least go grab that book and.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Ryan, definitely gonna jump on your show once everything gets a little further down the road, man. We'll bring the crew, hang out with you. So Grave Robbers, do we have a launch day?
That's
just the mailing list.
November. The mailing list is still available.
Yeah, I think it should be in the description. Mark, you should have a wrench, so you can feel free to drop the mailing list in the chat.
Yeah, so I think we decided on November. I think is the beginning. Hopefully to launch sometime. Like get it out. I think we're shooting for like the springtime. So it's gonna be
that's cool.
A decent sized book, and I know a lot. This is gonna be more on the horror side than I know. There's some Western books, but this could be more on the horror side. So I think you're all gonna enjoy it. It's gonna be fun. Nice.
So yes, you see right there, 7 Legions. By the one and only Beak himself, Michael Beacon. Hey man, this is a very cool project. Very affordable.
And you can see that's right now.
Yeah, $20 for build a pack. You got 2 issues that are actually making one graphic novel. So you're getting, it's like a 50-page graphic novel that you're getting.
All square bound now.
Yep. Very cool art, colors. Very creative. He's put a lot of work behind the scenes on this. He's been working up to like the last minute on this, just trying to get it right, tweaking it, and just.
He recolored the entire issue 1 when he was finished coloring issue 2 because he got better.
Yeah, you've seen like the improvement, man. Like you've seen him on your stream when he does a doodle and chill. He's even gotten better as like an artist. So.
Yep.
Gonna be a lot of big things coming from Beacon, man. Jump on this. Very affordable, well done issue. Very kind of different. I don't think there's anything really like this in Comicsgate.
Nope. Dude, Samurai, Angels in Space.
Yeah, man, look at that.
If you're a fan of like Warhammer 40K and like
a dwarf with a rocket and a freaking rocket,
dude, that
power.
That page is sick right there, man. Like, come on. Like, just seeing that page alone, you're like, oh, shit, It's throwing down right here, Then you see what? Samurais? Like, this is crazy right here. So, yeah, man, it's a very creative project. Beacon's been working hard on it. This is something that could easily get brought up to 10K, I think.
Yep.
So, like, go support Comicsgate artist Michael. He's always working behind the scenes, helping people out, and just the great Carlo Rowe. Like,
yeah, he he did the coloring for the Carl Rowe piece for the print for my campaign. So Michael Beacon actually colored Carl Rowe's piece for my campaign. We all help each other out. So
yeah, man, this is what we do. Like, everybody's putting their heart and soul in these, man. Like nobody's taking any shortcuts, man. Otherwise, trying to make these books as good as possible.
I mean, I was done with page 2 of AIM, but that's something I didn't like about the 3 last books, so I'm fixing them.
So yeah, man, jump on that very affordable book. Go check it out. Yes, there you go. Mark's got the mailing list in the chat. It should be in the description too. Launching 11/20/20. So
just look at that. Look at that logo alone, man. That logo is so sweet for Gray Robbers.
That's sick. Sick, right?
That's a t-shirt right there. I mean, that thing looks so awesome.
Yeah, we gotta talk to Mark about getting some merch. Get that Zaid Comics merch. That's what we do, man.
The merch.
Yeah. Let's see.
Speaking of merch, what we got about an hour and a half in, man.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll probably call it. I want to thank everybody for coming out, hanging out with us, man. Much appreciated. We just did this little kind of late night Friday night stream. I know there's not a lot going on today, but it's just fun to kind of like go over some streams again, just have like a little fun. We used to do these back in the way back in the day, just get some creators on and go over projects and stuff. So we'll be bringing back the Pimp Your Project stream every couple of weeks or so, like, just kind of play it by ear. We'll invite people to come on, like if you got a CG book out and, everything is good, we'll get you on. We'll pimp your project, show a little bit of love. Please feel free to share the stream, share the links. Like I said, I'll fill up the descriptions for anybody who wants to catch the replay. I actually do get pretty decent views on like the replays for some of the stuff. So
what I'd tell you too, if you're out there and you see someone on Twitter go, "Hey, I'm looking for some comic books or some projects," link them this video. Link them these videos, man. Like, hey, you want to look at some books? Here. I'm looking for something to back.
That's me. Like, there's a lot of good stuff coming out, especially for all those people who, like me, have windowed down their LCS comic book list. I know there's a lot of people with some money in their pockets. They dumped the big two, so go check out some of these projects, man. It's a lot of hardworking creators busting their ass on this.
And if I don't buy the mainstream anymore,
it's nothing to buy.
The old stuff, yes.
Yeah.
Like the old collection of omnibus and stuff like that.
Buy me some old Savage Sword of Conan's, man. They're pretty fun, man. I forgot how fun those were to read.
We've been buying old Kirby and Simonson stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, Simonson was the shit. Oh, dude. It's been a while that I've been through the Thors there, the Mighty Thor. Like I read the Orion one, the omnibus, but going through the Thor one, I'm like, dude, I missed it. It's been a while. It's freaking amazing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
It's recolored.
Why don't you tell everybody where they can find you, and we'll get out of here.
Okay. You can find me on YouTube, Simon Sympathy, and go back to Tales and Adverse, and you can find Bloodhunter. And don't forget to like and sub this channel here and share it around because he needs to get higher in the subs.
You can find me at Passion 4 Drawing. Passion for Drawing is the best way to follow me and see what's going on with all my projects. Very busy guy. And you can see me on other, like the Hardline on Mondays. I'm on Rot 10 every once in a while. So I'm around. I'm not lost, but I'm mostly working on it. So keep an eye out for Doomfay, man. It's coming real close.
Yeah, that's right. You can always find me trolling on Twitter at Edwin Aces, on the Hardline, on the Watch Along stream. Basically, next week I'll be streaming every day.
You do the
check Twitter.
You do sleep stream?
Well, we'll see, man. I mean, it's getting close. You know? It's getting to that time of year, man. You know, once it starts getting cold, you know, get the extra pillows, get the extra blankets. You know, get that nap time going.
Yeah, exactly. Sleep.
All right, guys. Thank you for hanging out with us. Much appreciated. We will catch you on the next one. Have a good night.
Right. Later.